What is up, Youtubelettes? It is PuddlesA1 here, and I am bringing you another narrated Wi-Fi battle. Now, today, guys, got an Ubers match against Mizticall, and before I even get into the battle, before I even talk about the team preview, I got a brand new headset, and that's what I want to talk about really quick, because my girlfriend got it for me, which is really nice of her, and I'm trying my best to figure everything out, but there's just this little fuzzy background noise that I don't know how to get rid of. So if you guys know anything about Turtle Beach headsets or how to get rid of that fuzzy noise, or if you can't, please just let me know in the comments, and if I can't get rid of it, I'll deal with it. I hope you guys can. But it's a lot nicer headset than my last one, and my last one fell apart. It fell apart. So anyway, this is before I had an item on my dark ride, just letting you know. That's why it's in the end spot instead of the lead spot. And Mizticall was also testing out a team, so it was a really nice battle just to get the feel for our team. So anyway, guys, here we go. Mizticall's going to be leading off with Kyogre, as I decided to lead off with my Fortress. Like I said, I don't have an item on my dark ride because I forgot to put one on there, and it was right after this battle that I did it, actually. So I think, was it right after this battle, or the one with Ditto My Wiz? Whatever. And oh god, I missed that guy. Anyway, he goes, man, I'm so depressed now. He's going to go over the water spout with his Kyogre, and that kind of tells me that he's either Scarf or Specs. I'm not sure which one it is just yet, but I do get one layer of Toxic Spikes up, which will help me out in the long run because all of his Pokemon are grounded, except for his Rayquaza and his Skarmory, which wouldn't have gotten affected by the Toxic Spikes even if they were. So I go into my Kyogre to take the water spout. Seeing that damage, I'm guessing that that's Specs damage. I do resist it, but he is still at full HP. It's in the rain. And, you know, I'm thinking if it was Specs, it would have done more damage because he would have been modest more than likely. So I'm going to go for the Thunder, which is pretty obvious. He's going to go onto the Blissey to take that hit like it's its job, and that is exactly what that Blissey does. It's just taunting me with that egg and the really little tutu stuff, and it's just glowing purpleness. Goodness gracious. So I go out into my Fortress thinking that he's going to go for the Stealth Rock. I can get a safe switch in, go for the Rapid Spin on the following turn, but I see here that his leftovers go before mine, meaning that he is going to outspeed me, and I really should start running the Cut Sap Fortress set because that would be a lot easier to get more hazards up and also to Rapid Spin if I need to do so. So he's going to take me out with the Seismic Toss. I thought maybe he might not even have a move to hit me with, but he does. I'm going to go into my Dialga. Now, I don't know why I go into Dialga pretty much because I just saw that he goes for the Seismic Toss, and I was like, oh, it's Dialga. And he's going to predict that I'm physical, go out into his Wobbuffet to take what I assume to be the Brick Break or the Earthquake or the Dragon whatever, or Outrage or something. But I just go for the Stealth Rock, and now him seeing Stealth Rock, he's going to go for the Mirror Coat, predicting me to be special. I am special, but I go for the Roar just to rack up some damage and get some stuff phasing around so I feel better about myself. Now, I'm going to phase him out into the Rayquaza, which is bad for me. I figured I could take one Outrage, but he actually goes for the Draco Meteor, which I know for a fact I can take because I'm specially defensive, and it's only a neutral hit. So I'm going to go for the Roar, which is a really bad play on my part. I figured he would go onto the Blissey, seeing that I was special because he went for the Mirror Coat. I figured he would think that I was special because he went for Mirror Coat, and I went for the Roar, predicting the Blissey to come in, but he actually just brings in the stupid freaking Rayquaza. I should have just went for the Dragon Pulse, taking that thing out right then and there. But as you see later, it's going to be a really unfortunate turn of events. I go for the Roar as he goes for the Wish. I'm going to roar him out into the Skarmory. I know I can't do anything to this Skarmory, but I'm going to be able to go for the Fire Blast. The rain is up, so mind you, it would have been a little bit less effective, but it still would have done a decent chunk of damage in the long run. So he brings out this Rayquaza, and I get a critical hit with this Fire Blast. Now, you guys may be thinking, oh, it probably didn't matter. I've done the calcs, and since Airlock was active, that means that if I was modest with 56 attack EVs, or special attack EVs, I would have done a quarter or 26% to that max. But I'm calm, and I only have 56 special attack EVs. So that's where me getting the critical hit matters, and I guess it makes up for the misplay, but I still misplayed, and it was my mistake, not his, so he shouldn't have got punished for it. But anyway, he's going to bring in his RCS, go over the Earthquake, take out my Dialga. I go into my Dark Ride knowing I can take, at the very least, one hit from an Arceus, and he goes for the Extreme Speed, which I do take, and I managed to connect with my Focus Blast, which is really, really lucky for me. And I'm not too sure if Darkrai is able to take an Extreme Speed from an Arceus. This might be the weird bulky Arceus that has max HP and max speed, but not max attack. And then maybe he has Swords Dance, but I'm not really sure what he's running. Maybe because he obviously doesn't have Life Orb, and he might have Silk Scarf, so that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, he's going to go out into his Kyogre as I go out into my Zekrom, knowing that he's going to go out into his Scarfer, because that's what you do on a double down. I'm going to be able to connect with my Bolt Strike and destroy that Kyogre, which is really lucky for me because that thing was a huge threat, especially in the rain. So now he's going to go out into his Wobbuffet. I'm going to unfortunately miss my Bolt Strike here, which honestly isn't the biggest deal, because even if I had hit it, I was just going to go out into my Arceus and take whatever, and take out the Wobbuffet with an X Scissor, because what could it really do to me? Like, honestly, what could it do to me? So I'm going to go for the Bolt Strike, and it's not going to take it out, but he's going to be able to take me out with a counter. And speaking of counter, you could counter my argument with the fact that, yeah, he's taking more poison damage, but I do have the Arceus bug. He's more than likely not going to go for the Encore because he's predicting me to go for the straight KO, but I'm just going to go for the Swords Dance here. And even if he had predicted correctly and I would have gone for the X Scissor and he would have lived, he went for Mirror Coat, so it's not even that big of a deal. So I'm going to be able to take him out with the X Scissor on this turn. And now all he has left is, I believe, the Skarmory and the Blissey, which back in the day, the Skarm and Bliss combination, which is really unfortunate because that was a huge, stupid, freaking deal. But I'm going to go for the Stone Edge here. It's looking to be a 2-hit KO, but I'm not sure after Leftovers if it would be, and I really don't want to risk it. But he does just go for the Brave Bird, which puts him definitely in the range of a 2-hit KO. So I'm going to risk the miss. I go for the Stone Edge Connect, which is really awesome. I have not missed one move here, which just makes me feel brilliant about myself. And he's going to go on to the Blissey and then run because I have just, I got really lucky this game. I'm not going to lie. I lucked out with the crit. I hit the Fire Blast. I hit my Focus Blast. And I hit 2 Stone Edges back to back. And I hit a Bolt Strike. To balance it out, I guess I missed the Bolt Strike. But then again, it really didn't matter. So that's going to be the game. Sorry, Mizticall, for hacking you out there. But, them's the breaks, kid. So, yeah, if you guys want to check out Mizticall, feel free to click from the Kyogre all the way to the Arceus. He's a really nice guy. He's a really awesome guy. You guys probably already know him because of his long ladder to the top, which is probably the greatest, I don't want to say Let's Play, but the greatest series on YouTube, for Pokemon, I should say, because it is just amazing. He puts so much time and effort into it, and you guys should just appreciate when it's up. Don't try and badger him to get another episode out. He puts 5+ hours on this stuff, so I really appreciate it. I hope you guys do too. If you guys want to see my last battle, anyway, to finish out my outro, you can go ahead and click my Darkrai. If you want to see my next battle when I upload it, click the Fortress. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Tumblr, add me on Skype. PuddlesA1 is the name throughout all that. I hope you guys want to get battles with me because I will be trying to get battles tonight and throughout the weekend because it's a long weekend. I don't have any class. I do have to do readings and stuff. But hey, Pokemon's coming first. I do have a new headset and I do have a new mindset. So let's just go with that. Thank you guys for watching. Peace, love, and later, Gators.